All right, I'm going to try this video thing out again. This is actually my second take. I'm new to this. I got a new laptop this fall, and I'm trying to figure out this technology thing. But I wanted to check in with everybody and just give you an update on an opportunity that Josie and I have to travel to Rwanda in April 15th through the 30th. I want to give you a little bit of a background in terms of how this trip came about, what's the kind of the focus and mission of this trip, and how you can partner with us on this ministry endeavor. So, first of all, I'll be traveling, or will be traveling, with a small team of about 10 people, comprised of Christian leaders and Christian professionals. This trip is being sponsored and coordinated by Hallomai International. Hallomai is an organization that was founded by a good friend of mine, Bless Maduba. He's originally from Nigeria, and his heart and the vision behind Hallomai is to equip and empower indigenous African and Asian leaders. And so that is kind of the heartbeat of Hallomai. And so there's been some different trips over the last few years to partner with pastors and to partner with local churches to provide training and encouragement and to just seek to equip and empower the local church in Africa. And so that's what we're seeking to do in Rwanda. Rwanda is a unique situation in that in 1994, they experienced genocide. And so there were hundreds of thousands of people who lost their lives during that conflict between two different warring tribes there. And there were many people who had to flee the country during that time. And so, in these last few years, since 1994 until the present, there's been some rebuilding efforts. But part of the effects that have been felt have been division within the body of Christ, according to or along tribal lines. And so, my friend Blessed, about 2 years ago, he traveled to Rwanda and he met with a pastor there, and they were able to gather some different pastors together from different denominational backgrounds and also different tribal backgrounds. And they gathered for a time of prayer and for a time of healing, and God really blessed that time. And so out of that, they said, what if we were to coordinate a conference and invite more pastors and more church leaders and really focus in on that theme of unity, on the theme of reconciliation, on the theme of forgiveness. And what would it look like to have a gospel-centered conference to seek to mobilize the church to begin to work together and to function together as the true body of Christ, irregardless of any differences. And so that's what we're seeking to do. We're going to have about a 4-day conference there in the capital city of Rwanda, Kigali. We'll also be doing some different things, some outreach, or rather just some kind of building relationships with orphans and with widows who lost loved ones and who have had a tough time since the genocide that occurred there in 1994. So we're just going to listen and to learn and to share and to be an encouragement to those. And then in addition to that, we do have some health professionals that are traveling with us. So we'll be able to offer a health clinic in collaboration with some local ministries and health professionals there to some who may not be able to afford different services. And then finally, we'll be doing some English clinics or English camps to help people who are still trying to hone their English skills, as Rwanda recently changed from being a country that spoke predominantly French to now a country whose official language is English. So Josie and I are excited to be going. We're excited just to see what the Lord has for this trip and the conference and the different ministry efforts. We do have a financial goal that we're trying to raise. We're trying to raise $4,800. Within that total, we're trying to raise money for our plane tickets. We're trying to raise money for our shots. We're trying to raise money for just housing and lodging. And then also part of that is to fund some of the ministry efforts. Part of that money is going to fund some of the conference and some of the outreach that we'll be doing in Rwanda. So we just wanted to share that need. We sent out a letter about it, but we're just asking if you feel like God would have you to support us in that and to partner with us in this trip. That would be awesome. We're excited. We know that there are some things that God has blessed us with that we can use to bless others. And so we go with that mindset that we want to do all we can to just equip and empower and teach and serve the church there in Rwanda. But we also recognize that we have much to learn from our brothers and sisters in Rwanda. I know from traveling to Nigeria and traveling to South Africa that we as Americans have much to learn from the African church as well. And so we look forward just for mutual encouragement to happen, just to be sharpened in our faith. And so just wanted to share more about that. If you have any questions, feel free to email us. We greatly just appreciate your support, your love, your encouragement. We love you guys, and we're praying for you as well. And I hope this video is helpful and that it doesn't look weird. Thanks.